Not just sports.
Not just sports, but no F.
Not just sports.
Not just sports, but no F.
Not just sports.
Not just sports, but no F.
Not just sports.
Not just sports, but no F. Pull up in, not just sports, but no F. Pull up in, not just sports, but no F. Pull up in, not just sports, but no F. Let's begin.
Welcome to the second episode of Not Just Sports by Noel Epps on Strong Island TV. We're getting better and better every week. This week, we actually going to take phone calls this week. We're going to take phone calls. So please, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, call 516-945-9099. That's 516-945-9099. If you want to call in, we can still go on live. I can still just talk with you on live. If you got any comments, let's make sure we're interactive and we're having fun. We have a lot to discuss today. Let's start with the Yankees. Oh, before I do that, I have to say this. Happy birthday to my cousin, Thomas Haynes. Happy birthday to my brother, Jason Epps. I have to make sure I say those birthday wishes out. But let's get started. We're going to do the Yankees, the Mets, Antonio Brown, killing us. The NCAA and the Rich Paul rule. NCAA, you are lucky. You are so lucky you got this right. You are lucky that you fixed this, because I was going to lean into you today. And Antonio Brown, is bad luck for you, because now you're going to get the brunt of all this. Okay, so we get the Yankees, the Mets, the Afc West, and the Nfc West. This is what we're discussing for the next hour. This is the fastest hour of your life. So get ready to have a ball. But let's start with the New York Yankees. Better yet, let's start with the New York Mets. Congratulations to the New York Mets for finally getting it together. Finally, they're getting it together, okay? So congratulations to the New York Mets. They are the most dangerous, I repeat, the most dangerous team in baseball. Why, might you ask? They're the most dangerous team in baseball because they have the best pitching staff in baseball. 1 through 5, the Mets have the best pitching staff in baseball. If they hit a little bit, you catch them in the 7-game series, best 4 out of 7, they could be a very dangerous team. But if you want to beat the Mets, I'm telling you how you beat them. You better get in that bullpen, because that back end of that pitching staff is a hot mess. It's a debacle. You want to beat the Mets, you get into the bullpen. You want to beat the Mets, you get into that reliever. That game ain't over to the 9th inning. But if you put the Mets in a 7-game series where they could start using guys like Zach Wheeler out the bullpen, maybe Matz out the bullpen, they become a very dangerous team if they hit a little bit. On the other side of it, you got the Yankees. Who are killing the baseball. They're killing the baseball. But here we have pitchers who are inconsistent at best. Old. J.A. Happ, where are you? CC Sabathia, he's hurt. Tanaka. He's been awful. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Don't look at games against the Baltimore Orioles and talk, look what the Yankees are doing. Because when they play teams like the Houston Astros, we're in trouble. Because all those home runs, they don't last. They don't last in the playoffs. They don't go in the World Series. Teams like that don't win. Remember the Cleveland Indians with Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Albert Bell? Remember those teams? They didn't win. So we need a pitcher, and we need a pitcher fast. It's not going to happen for the Yankees. I'm a diehard Yankee fan, but I got to be honest with you. Yankees are in trouble. And last but not least, your boy Antonio Brown. Oh my goodness. Antonio Brown is raising hay over a helmet. And if you thought that Antonio Brown was going to retire and leave $30 million on the table, I got some beachfront land I can sell you in North Dakota. If you thought that for 1 second, that he's going to retire, leave $30 million on the table over a football helmet, let me explain something to you, Antonio Brown. The football helmet you had prior to this, it didn't work. Because I believe 3 years ago, you were sleeping in the middle of a football field. Vontaze Burfict put you to sleep in the middle of a football field. That helmet didn't work. Antonio Brown, who you think you're talking to? Who you think you're talking to? You talking foolishness. You got people believing you're going to retire. Who believed that? Listen, let me compare it to a car. Let me compare your helmet, Antonio Brown, to a car. See, when cars were first made, they were basically made with a picnic seat in the front. Your car was basically a fold-up chair. Then as they got along, you got the long bench chair. Remember the bench chair? If you're my age, remember the bench chair. You used to reach between your legs, grab that little pole. Everybody used to slide forward. 1, 2, 3. You brought the seat forward. Now you got heated seats, airbags, seat belts. You got all this technology. Antonio Brown, please, get with the times, bruh. That helmet you have is extinct. It's old. Get with the times, bro. Do you want a leather helmet? Do you want one with just one bar across it? What do you want? They got you a helmet that's better for you. And you're not bright enough. Maybe you're still concussed. And you are running around. And anybody who listens to this man, who has a black man, who has a blonde mustache, anybody listens to him, something is wrong with you. I could never take this man seriously. He looks like he has a dead albino caterpillar across his lip. I can't take him. It's not shaped up. It's not anything. I can't take him seriously. There's no way I could take this man seriously. This is what he has across his lip? And he's talking about he's going to retire. If he can't wear his helmet, he's going to take his ball and run. You know what? Leave then. Leave. 30 million on the table. I bet you won't. I bet you won't leave that 30 million on the table. You came to the first practice in a balloon. This man came to the first practice in a balloon. He's a look at me guy. He's not a team guy. He's a look at me not guy. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy we're doing the AFC West today, because I'm going to tell you why Antonio Brown and the Oakland Raiders are going to be the last place team. And they're going to be the last place team because of Antonio Brown. What does Antonio Brown rhyme with? Excuse me. What does Antonio Brown rhyme with? It rhymes with clown. He's a clown. He's going to pack it up. He's going to make an injury. This is the same man who went to a cryogenics chamber with no socks on. Now his feet are frostbitten. Something's wrong with him. People, something's wrong with this man. If you took this man seriously for 1 second, you, my friend, something is wrong with you. Listen, sometimes you got to give people the energy that they want. I was going to give him no energy. I'm going to give him the energy he wants. He's a clown. He's my son's favorite wide receiver, too. And my son can't even defend him. My son wears number 84 because of him. And my son can't even defend him. So we got a lot to cover today. We're going to cover the AFC West. If you wanted to talk about the Yankees, we could talk about the Yankees. If you want to talk about the Mets, we could talk about the Mets. NCAA, you better have your act together, because you're on the verge of failing. And you know what saved you, NCAA? LeVar Ball. He saved you because he's a clown. And we could discuss Antonio Brown all day today. We're going to take phone calls. Again, the phone number is 516-945-9099. Again, 516-945-9099. And we're about to pay these bills, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Not Just Sports by Noel Epps.
Did you figure anything out for Billy's birthday yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at something that's pretty neat. You don't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards or anything. So cool.
Tell me more. You now have my attention and my money.
Remember last year we had a party at the house and the kids messed up the house? Guess what? Bus a Move comes to the house and the children tear up the bus, not the house.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I know it's brilliant. Can't wait. This party is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
The Bus-A-Move movie bus has a projection screen, fresh popcorn, theater seating, and surround sound for your ultimate movie experience. The Glamour bus has nail painting, face painting, massage chairs, dress-up accessories, and even a fashion show. The Activity bus has a platform with a slide and tunnel, ball pit, dance zone, as well as a few other organized activities. And for all the gamers out there, the Gaming bus has a total of 6 screens, popular systems and games, and even a separate rear room with interactive games. Be sure to book us for your next event.
Joseph A. Slinger Haskell Funeral Service, Inc., located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 631-842-2788. We service the Amityville and surrounding areas, shipping foreign and domestic with cremation services available. With every service being catered to your personal needs, we here at Slinger Haskell Funeral Service will treat your family like it's our family. Again, we are located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, Long Island, 631-842-2788.
Bundles, bundles, bundles. Ladies, go to Lavish Beauty to purchase your next weave or wig. You can call Lavish Beauty at 302-690-5472. Lavish Beauty has Indian and Brazilian bundles, blonde, wet and wavy, straight, body wave, and kinky curl. So call 302-690-5472. Lavish Beauty's bundles are tangle-free, no shedding, and can be dyed and restyled. So call Lavish Beauty at 302-690-5472. Also,
And we're back, but Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. We're back. Okay, you can call in at 516-945-9099. Please remember to watch your mouth. We are FCC regulated. We don't need any foolishness today. Okay, again, 516-945-9099 right here on Strong Island TV. Okay, first we're going to discuss the AFC West. And we're going to discuss them in descending order. We're going to start with the 4th place team to who I think is team down to the 1st place team. Okay, so AFC West, those teams consist of the Oakland Raiders, the Denver Broncos, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the LA Chargers. It's hard for me to remember the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, but starting 4th place team, and this is where Antonio Brown is going to be a problem. The Oakland Raiders will finish with a 6-10 record. John Gruden is the head coach. Okay, their key additions this year: Antonio Brown, the problem. The guy who actually knocked him out 3 years ago, Vontaze Burfict, another problem. LaMarcus Joyner, good player. Cornerback, good player. Isaiah Crowell, can he hold the ball? He has a propensity to fumble the ball. I'm a Jet fan, I know. And Brandon Marshall, outside linebacker from Denver, he's a good player. Very good player. Okay? The key losses: Jared Cook, Marshawn Lynch, Jordy Nelson, Donald Penn, and A.J. McCarron. They are old. They're old. They got rid of a bunch of senior citizens. Good move by John Gruden. I'm not mad at that. first round draft pick, anytime this year you picked up a Clemson defensive lineman, you made a very good pick. Clelin Ferrell is the defensive end out of Clemson. He is going to be dynamite. He's going to be dynamite. But here are the questions. Here are the questions with the Oakland Raiders. How long before Antonio Brown goes crazy? Because I got them going out the gate at 1-4. How long before he's a problem? John Gruden's a strong personality. Antonio Brown tried to run Mike Tomlinson out of Pittsburgh. Let me tell you something. They're over in Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger, they're over applause. And thank you. They're over there having a great time. Although their assistant coach died. Their assistant coach just died. Okay, but the Pittsburgh Steelers, because your boy is a hot mess. So when this team starts losing and teams start rolling coverage to him, double teaming him, and he's not getting the ball as much as he would like, he's going to be a problem, people. He's going to implode. Stop comparing him to Jerry Rice. At the end of the day, this was a team player. At the end of the day, Jerry Rice was a team player, not a team player. In the ultimate team sport, don't get it twisted. Basketball's not the ultimate team sport because when you score, he's the guy. Baseball's not the ultimate team sport because you go to the plate. Football, if this guy don't block for that guy, then that ball doesn't get to where it needs to be. It's the ultimate team sport. Don't get it twisted. And Antonio Brown is not a team player. How long before this team implodes? Next, third place team in the AFC West will be the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos will finish with a 7-9 record. They got the first-year coach out of Chicago. It's a Chicago defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio. Their key additions: Joe Flacco. I call him Joe Fluco. So just remember that. I call him Joe Fluco. Jawan James, good pickup. They needed O-line help. Kareem Jackson, corner, as a player. Bryce Callahan, as a player, both corners. They're looking for depth in the secondary. Key losses. Case Keenum, very underrated. Case Keenum is very underrated. My man Kobe Archer from Virginia used a very good word for Case Keenum. Case Keenum is feisty. That's what he is. He's feisty. He's going to be a good player over there in D.C. They lost Brandon Marshall, Shaq Barrett, Billy Turner, and Darian Stewart. First round pick, a very good player. Listen for this name, especially you fantasy players. Listen for this name. Noah Fant, tight end out of Iowa. Okay? Remember the kid over, or Jordan Reed? Jordan Reed over at D.C.? He's Jordan Reed-like. He has that type of athleticism. Noah Fant, listen for that name. Good pickup by them. Questions. Which Joe Flacco are you going to get? Which Joe Fluco are you going to get? You don't know what you're going to get. You better hand the ball off. You better rely on this running game and this defense. They're going to have a serious pass rush. They're going to have a very good defense. I don't know if it's going to be great because they've always been light in the pants and you could run on them a little bit. But as far as getting to the quarterback, they're not going to have a problem. So what quarterback are you going to get out of Joe Fluco? That's the question for Denver Broncos. Okay, so they got to rely on that defense and that running game. On the check-in, what we got on the check-in? We got Jerome Warren on the check-in. Benjamin Patton, one of my former players on the check-in. Anthony Jones, what's up, baby? We got y'all on the check-in. I see y'all. Okay? Second place team. Very good team. Very good team. The LA Chargers. The LA Chargers are going to be very good this year. They're playing over in that soccer field. They're not going to have the crowd that they want to have, but they're going to be a very good team. Here are the key additions. 2 key additions. Thomas Davis and Tyrod Taylor. Yes, Tyrod Taylor is a big pickup because you have a backup quarterback with NFL experience. That's big for an old quarterback. Key losses: Tyrell Williams, Corey Leggett, Jaleel Adide, Darius Philon, and finally they put the rest, Antonio Gates. Jeez. Antonio Gates, he was in there for a long time, let me tell you. Okay? First round pick, Jeremy Tillery, D tackle out of Notre Dame. I'm not a big Notre Dame fan. Jeremy Tillery is going to be a good player. I don't think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be good. Questions. This team is loaded. This team is loaded with talent. Mike Williams is going to have a breakout season at receiver. Mike Williams, if you're a fantasy guy, you better keep an eye on Mike Williams. Here's the problem with them. They can't win the big game. They had an opportunity to beat New England in New England, and they could not win the big game. Phillip Rivers. Time is now, bro. Time is now. You can't. Phillip Rivers, you're almost 40. The time is now. You got to start winning, and you got to start winning quickly, bro. And Melvin Gordon. Is Melvin Gordon going to come and participate with this team? Melvin Gordon is looking to get traded. Melvin Gordon ain't getting traded. And he sure ain't getting the money that he wants. What is Melvin Gordon going to do? They need Melvin Gordon. You can't ask for $10 million a year. You always hurt. Come on, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon holds the key to this team. But this team is a very good team. The LA Chargers will finish second place, 10-6, looking for a wild card. And the first place team will be the Kansas City Chiefs. I hate to say that because my boy Craig Davis is a Kansas City Chief fan and he's annoying. So I hate to say that. But Kansas City Chiefs will finish with a 14-2 record. Andy Reid, now is the time, Andy Reid. You're another one who has a problem winning the big game, Andy Reid. Now is the time, Andy Reid. How long are you going to wait? Key additions. Love this kid. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger. They're building that defense again. He's a little dude, but he is rugged. Alex Okafor, defensive end. Damian Wilson, linebacker. Bashard Breeling, cornerback. And tight end Blake Bell. 4 of those guys play on the defensive side of the ball. And that's where they need the most help. The Kansas City Chiefs, if they play a little bit of defense, they're going to be fantastic. They're going to be unstoppable. Patrick Mahomes is going to go crazy. Tyreek Hill finally put those issues behind him. Key losses: Mitch Moore, center. Steven Nelson, cornerback. Demetrius Harris, Chris Conley, which I think is a big loss for them, the wide receiver, and Jordan Devey. Anytime you lose offensive lineman, I think it's an issue. First round pick, Mecole Hardman, the wide receiver out of Georgia. Good player. Good player. What kind of difference is he going to make? Here are the questions. Tyreek Hill, does he have appreciation? Does he now appreciate football? Because he was almost out of football. He was almost in jail and out of football. Tyreek Hill, does he get it now? And Andy Reid, now is the time. You cannot go on with saying, oh, you're the best coach who's never won a Super Bowl. We cannot do that anymore, Andy Reid. Andy Reid, the time is now. You have a great team. You have a great quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. You have the tight end, Kelsey. You have everything. Damian Williams. Let's go for Damian Williams. It's going to be a breakout year for Damian Williams. Listen to Damian Williams. Kansas City Chiefs. AFC West champions this year. Okay? Again, come back. We're going to pay these bills, and we're going to do the AFC West.
Genesis Fuel has affordable heating oil for your home or commercial property. Genesis Fuel is family owned and operated for the past 16 years. It's going to get cold. Call 631-249-1438 or www.genesisfueloil.com. Genesis Fuel services Suffolk, Nassau, and Queens. So call 631-249-1438. That's 631-249-1438 or check out www.genesisfueloil.com.
Did you figure anything out for Billy's birthday yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at something that's pretty neat. You don't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards or anything. So cool.
Tell me more. You now have my attention and my money.
Remember last year we had a party at the house and the kids messed up the house? Guess what? Bus a Move comes to the house and the children tear up the bus, not the house.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I know it's brilliant. Can't wait. This party is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited.
The Bus a Move movie bus has a projection screen, fresh popcorn, theater seating, and surround sound for your ultimate movie experience. The Glamour bus has nail painting, face painting, massage chairs, dress-up accessories, and even a fashion show. The Activity bus has a platform with a slide and tunnel, ball pit, dance zone, as well as a few other organized activities. And for all the gamers out there, the Gaming bus has a total of 6 screens, popular systems and games, and even a separate rear room with interactive games. Be sure to book us for your next event.
Joseph A. Slinger Haskell Funeral Service, Inc., located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 631-842-2788. We service the Amityville and surrounding areas, shipping foreign and domestic with cremation services available. With every service being catered to your personal needs, we here at Slinger Haskell Funeral Service will treat your family like it's our family. Again, we are located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, Long Island, 631-842-2788.
Genesis Fuel has a
on Strong Island TV. Please don't forget, we're going to be taking phone calls in the next segment at 516-945-9099. That's 516-945-9099. Let me just answer some of these questions that I see right here as we're going live on Facebook. Jerome Warren, he says he won't throw 50 touchdowns this year. I think he's talking about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes might throw 60 this year. Oh, Patrick Mahomes is the real deal. Patrick Mahomes is for real. He might throw 60 this year. And if he throws anywhere near 40, they're still going to win 14 games. Okay? And Dwayne Edward Eliza says, thank you, my what's good? Thank you, my brother. We did our thing. Let me tell you, that Riverhead basketball tournament, Stop the Violence basketball tournament that we talked about last week was fantastic. Okay, so shout out to all the people in Riverhead, Dwayne Edward Eliza, Mr. Eric Williams, who was here last week. Fantastic job. I can't wait to be out there again. And please don't forget the Boulder Mac tournament, Boulder Mac basketball tournament, which is ran by Andrew Aodeji in Boulder Mac Park in Amityville, New York on Great Neck Road. Okay, so let's get started with the NFC West. The NFC West. The fourth place team in the NFC West will be the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals will have a 2-14 record. Yes, you heard me. 2-14. I do not believe in his quarterback. Head coach Cliff Kingsbury is the head coach, first-year head coach. I think he's going to change how offensive football is played, though. I do believe that. He's going to get the ball in and out the kids' hands. It's going to be a lot of RPOs. For those who don't know what RPO means run, pass, option. The quarterback is going to have the option to give the ball. He's going to have the option to run the ball, or he's going to have the option to throw the ball. Okay? That's one play. He could do that all in one play. RPO. So if you hear RPO, you know what it means. Run, pass, option. Okay? Key additions. Terrell Suggs, defensive end. Next guy's a very good pickup, low key. Charles Clay, tight end out of Buffalo, very good pickup. Marcus Gilbert, right tackle. They needed desperately offensive line help. Desperately. Desmond Harrison, old tackle, and Jordan Hicks had a nasty injury last year, but if he could come and play a little bit to where he was last year, he's going to help that defense tremendously. Key losses, Antoine Bethea, Josh Rosen. I think they did Josh Rosen dirty. I'm not a big Josh Rosen fan. I don't like how they did him. They put him behind that lanky offensive line. Offensive line was atrocious. Oh! My O-line could do better than that, okay? Mike Iopati, he was part of that offensive line. Good riddance. Marcus Golden, defensive end, and Deion Buchanan, the safety, okay? First round pickup, Kyler Murray. Again, I don't believe in the quarterback. He's miniature at best. He's 5'10", maybe 180 pounds. He wants to rip and run all over the field. Can he play from the pocket at that size? I believe he's smaller than Doug Flutie. I believe he is smaller than Doug Flutie was. Can he legitimately play at that size in the NFL? Is he going to be able to take a hit and get up off the ground? Those are the questions I have for Kyler Murray. I think he's entirely too small to play quarterback in this league. I could be wrong. He's not thick. Like Russell Wilson's small, but he's thick. He's not thick. He's a tiny guy. So here are the questions. Who is the quarterback? Is he going to finish the season? Who is his head coach? Is he going to legitimately change football the way offensive football is played in the NFL? And the O-line is a sieve. The O-line is a sieve at best. Arizona Cardinals, 2-14. Third place team will be the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers. I think they still have questions on offense. Head coach is Kyle Shanahan. Okay, here are the key additions. Kawan Alexander, good player. Linebacker. D. Ford, good player, linebacker. Tevin Coleman. I think Tevin Coleman will wind up being the starting running back for that team. They're running back by committee. I think Tevin Coleman will wind up being the starter. Jason Verrett, good player, good cornerback. And Jordan Matthews, a wide receiver. They need wide receivers over there in San Francisco. Okay? I think Jordan Matthews is a plus. I think he's a good player. Key losses, Bradley Pinion, Gary Gilliam, Cassius Marsh, and Brock Coyle. And by the way, let me say this. Shout out to Julian Taylor, son of Rufus Taylor, coming from Copeg, Long Island. Shout out to Julian Taylor, who's a dog out there this year. He is a dog. Listen for that name, Julian Taylor. That's a Long Island product. Okay? First round pick. Oh, this guy drives me crazy already. First round pick, Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is always hurt. He's currently hurt. You're no good if you're sitting in the ice tub. You're no good if you're sitting in the training room. He's going to steal money for 4 years. Nick Bosa's going to steal money for 4 years. Because he's going to play at least 10 downs before he's out for the season. He's always hurt. Questions. Jimmy Garoppolo. Is Jimmy Garoppolo ready to play football and don't fall into the trap of that West Coast lifestyle? Dating porn stars and carrying on. Nothing wrong with dating a porn star, but you can't be seen and you're the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. Be a little discreet, Jimmy. The defense will be good. The defense, that front seven is good. That San Francisco front seven is very good. And they're deep. And what are they going to get from the running backs? What are they going to get from their receivers? That's a big, big, big question for them. What are they going to get? Next, second place team for the NFC West. NFC West, second place team, will be the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks will finish with a 10-6 record, Pete Carroll ruined one Super Bowl. He's a very good coach. I think Pete Carroll is one of the top 5 coaches in the league, but he sure did ruin one Super Bowl. He's a player's coach all the way. They love him over there, but he ruined one Super Bowl, all because he didn't want to give the ball to Marshawn Lynch, because they didn't want Marshawn Lynch on the Walt Disney commercial talking about, yeah, y'all, we about to go Walt Disney World. They didn't want that. They wanted Russell Wilson to do it, and guess what? He threw a pick. This team should have 2 Super Bowls under their belt, but they only have 1. Key additions. Geno Smith. That's right. Geno Smith is a key addition. He's in Seattle. Paxton Lynch. Paxton Lynch is the other quarterback. That tells you how much they believe in Geno Smith. They brought Paxton Lynch in too. I think Paxton Lynch won't be in the league after this year. Mike Iupati, they also need help on that offensive line. Mike Iupati is not that guy. Ezekiel Ansah, he's a good player, people. Ezekiel Ansah is a good player. And defensive tackle Al Woods. I think that defense is going to be excellent over in Seattle. That's going to be a good defense in Seattle. Okay? Key losses. Earl Thomas is a big, big, big loss. Justin Coleman, Mike Davis, Brett Hundley, and Maurice Alexander. It's a big loss. Earl Thomas is the biggest loss of that team. It's a big loss. Losing Earl Thomas is huge. First round draft pick, L.J. Collier out of TCU. Okay? And the questions that we have for them is DK Metcalf going to come play? And I hear people hooting and hollering about DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is not that good, people. He's beautiful looking man coming off. He's nice, strapping. He looks like Julio Jones. All he could do is run go routes. Can he add more to his game? That's a question. Who is the running back for this team? Is Chris Carson the running back? Who is the running back for this team? Is Russell Wilson the running back? Who is the running back? And will they protect Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson took a beating last year, people. I mean, let's be honest. He took a beating. And last but not least, can this team win a game outside of Seattle? Go look at their record on the road. They're awful on the road. Can they win games outside of Seattle? They're excellent at home. They're hard to beat at home. Can they win on the road? That's the question we have with Seattle. But they're going to finish 10-6 and be looking for a wild card. First place team will be the Los Angeles Rams. With 11-5 record, they have a brilliant young head coach in Sean McVay. This guy made Jared Goff look like Joe Montana. Jared Goff is not that good, people. But he made him look like Joe Montana. Sean McVay is excellent. Key additions. Blake Bortles. Yep. That guy. Blake Bortles is a key addition. They finally have a backup quarterback. Clay Matthews. Now you put Clay Matthews with Aaron Donald. Whoa, you got a serious pass rush there. Aaron Donaldson, yep. Clay Matthews. Could he revitalize his career? Dante Fowler, good linebacker. And Eric Weddle brings a lot of experience to the back end of that defense. Safety, very good player, Eric Weddle. Key losses. Ndamukong Suh. Has Ndamukong Suh lost it? Because he was supposed to be on the same level as Aaron Donaldson, if you remember. Roger Scaffold, very good offensive guard. Very athletic, very good offensive guard. He's gone. C.J. Anderson. C.J. Anderson being gone is a big deal, people, because supposedly Gurley is not 100%. Todd Gurley's not 100%. Losing C.J. Anderson is a big deal. LaMarcus Joyner, the safety, and John Sullivan, the center. Yes, the center. And if you know football, you know how important the center is for that offensive line. He sets the edge. He sets all the blocking schemes. Losing John Sullivan is huge. Huge. Okay? Number 1 pick, Taylor Rapp out of Washington, the safety out of Washington. To be honest, I don't know much about him. Taylor Rapp out of Washington. Questions. Todd Gurley's health. Here he's not healthy. Don't sound good. Is Goff for real? Is Jared Goff for real? He has to take another step forward. He took 3 steps forward last year. He has to take 1 more. Is Jared Goff for real? Or is it Sean McVay that's making him the player he is? And that pass rush with Clay Matthews and Aaron Donaldson can be lethal. Can be lethal. So if they get Todd Gurley to get his knee together, this team could be 11-5 and win the NFC West. They could win the NFC West. That'll be 2 years in a row for them. Do I see them winning the Super Bowl? No. But they're a dangerous team. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got a lot of people checking in. Okay, what we got? We did the Cowboys and Eagles last week. You can check last week's show on YouTube. We did the Cowboys and the Eagles last week. The Sheagles, actually. The Cowboys and the Sheagles. Let's get that straight. Because I got a lot of names for different groups and different people. The Deadskins, the Big Blue Dopes, the Sheagles, and the Cowboys. Let's get it right. The Cowboys. Okay? But as of now, we have 4th place team, Arizona Cardinals with 2-14. San Francisco 49ers 7-9, Seattle Seahawks 10-6, and the LA Rams 11-5. Okay, and guess what, people? We're up to another break. We'll be back, and we're going to be taking some phone calls and answering some questions. And you can even make some comments right here on Not Just Sports by Noel Epps.
Bundles, bundles, bundles. Ladies, go to Lavish Beauty to purchase your next weave or wig. You can call Lavish Beauty at 302-690-5472. Lavish Beauty has Indian and Brazilian bundles, blonde, wet and wavy, straight, body wave, and kinky curl. So call 302-690-5472. Lavish Beauty's bundles are tangle-free, no shedding, and can be dyed and restyled. So call Lavish Beauty at 302-690-5472. Also, Genesis Fuel has affordable heating oil for your home or commercial property. Genesis Fuel is family owned and operated for the past 16 years. It's going to get cold. Call 631-249-1438 or www.genesisfueloil.com. Genesis Fuel services Suffolk, Nassau, and Queens. So call 631-249-1438. That's 631-249-1438 or check out www.genesisfueloil.com. Do you have costly heating and cooling bills? We at People's Champ Construction know the answer. Call us today at 631-639-7859 for a free energy assessment and let us show you how we could help you save hundreds or even more on yearly costs with the Energy Star program. Low to moderate income owners may also qualify for up to $4,000 in energy efficient subsidies. For details, contact People's Champ Construction at 631-639-7859. That's 631-639-7859 for
Joseph A. Slinger Haskell Funeral Service, Inc., located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York, 631-842-2788. We service the Amityville and surrounding areas, shipping foreign and domestic with cremation services available. With every service being catered to your personal needs, we here at Slinger Haskell Funeral Service will treat your family like it's our family. Again, we are located at 155 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, Long Island, 631-842-2788.
And we're back, and we're ready to take some phone calls, comments, anything you want to discuss. We could do it right here. We could discuss the Yankees, the Mets, Antonio Brown, and the AFC and the NFC West. We will also take comments and calls about the AFC East and the NFC East, which we discussed last week. Again, the phone number, 516-945 9099. 516-945-9099. Strong Island TV. But in the meantime, we're going to discuss the Rich Paul rule by the NCAA. I don't know if anybody heard about the so-called Rich Paul rule that the NCAA was trying to pass. This had me really hot. The NCAA, the biggest scam in America, by the way, was trying to say that we can't or you can't be an agent for any basketball player. Not soccer. They didn't bring up soccer. They didn't bring up baseball. They didn't even bring up football. You can't be an agent for any basketball player without a 4-year degree. Are these people crazy? Are these people lost their mind? And you know some of the names that were behind this? You know some of the names that were behind this? Foolishness? Because yes, let's call it what it is. This is foolishness, people. Because not everybody's made to go to college. Not everybody wants to go to college. And let's get it straight. Not everybody can afford to go to college. What are we doing, NCAA? I thought this was America. The land of opportunity. So we're going to condemn a young man who did not go to college, but made himself a millionaire. He's a self-made millionaire. Now we're condemning people who work hard. Is that what we're doing? And who are you, NCAA, to tell people who can represent them? But back to what I was saying, the names behind all this foolishness. Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice, listen, baby. Stop worrying about what goes on with the NCAA and get yourself to a hairstylist, baby. Bobbie, what's the name of that company, that wig company, that weave company? What's the name of that company? Get you one of them Lavish Beauties. The Lavish Beauty, get you one of them weaves. Condoleezza Rice, you need to stop worrying about NCAA sports, baby. Grant Hill. Grant Hill, you come from affluence. You didn't have to worry about paying for college, Grant Hill. And David Robinson, neither did you. You went to the Naval Academy. You were a 7-footer and you played basketball at Navy. Oh yeah, you didn't have to worry about paying tuition. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? It's a good thing you rescinded this rule. It's a good thing you rescinded this rule because I was going to practically do a whole half hour on the NCAA. Who do you think you are? But here's the worst part. And this is why Black America gets all riled up. I don't believe I think Black America gets too riled up sometimes. But this is why they do. You didn't make this rule for the baseball team, which in America, college baseball is played by predominantly white men. You didn't make this rule for the track team. You didn't make this rule for the hockey team. You didn't even make this rule for the football team. You made this rule for the basketball teams. The NCAA basketball teams is what you made this rule for. So, I'm not saying this is what the NCAA did, but this is what it looks like, NCAA. It looks like you're trying to keep a black man or black young man at a certain level. That's what it looks like. NCAA, you are so out of touch and so self-unaware. You're not even aware of what it looks like. And then, guess what? We got to raise holy hell on Facebook and on ESPN. And you got to listen to Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith go crazy about it before you do something about it. Oh, no. Now you got not just sports on your neck. Now you got Not Just Sports by Noel Epps on your neck right here on Strong Island TV. You got me on your neck. You have better. And let me tell you, NCAA, your rules, they are extinct at best. They're fossils. Your rule book is a fossil. The only book older than your rule book is the Bible. That's right, I said it. The only book older than the NCAA rule book is the Bible. It's extinct. The foolishness. And do I believe players should get a stipend? Yes, they should get a stipend. And I'm also not the one, I'm not that guy either. I'm not that guy to say, oh, this is modern day slavery. I'm not that guy. Because at the end of the day, you're getting a free education. If you're a scholarship athlete, you get a free education. Don't tell me about no slavery. I hate when people say that. Oh, it's like being a slave. You don't know what it is to be a slave. Stop it. Don't talk to me crazy. But NCAA, I'm watching you closely now. I'm watching you closely because this man, Rich Paul, and I'm not a big Rich Paul fan. Let's get it together. I'm not a big Rich Paul fan. I think he's shiesty. I think he's sneaky. He's LeBron's boy. Sometimes it's better about who you know and not what you know. Sometimes that works better. It's about who you know and instead of what you know. And if you know anything about sports, let me tell you something. LeBron James is the most powerful man in all of sports today. I don't care what sport it is. Hockey, golf, soccer, baseball, football, basketball. LeBron James is changing the business of professional sports in America today. So the NCAA, Condoleezza Rice, Grant Hill, and I like you, Grant Hill. David Robinson, I like you, David Robinson. Don't forget where you came from, please. Please don't forget where you came from. Because if you start excluding young black men, women who come from poverty, and if you start excluding them from NCAA sports, from getting an education, for some their only way out is through basketball, football, hockey, or whatever. You start excluding them, then guess where they'll be? Creeping in your back window trying to take your flat screen. Oh, you better get it right, NCAA. You better become more self-aware. The days of Yale and Princeton being top programs is dead. It's over. It's not going to happen again. Those days are over. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we got here. Damon Adams, straight racist move, and they know it. That's why they switched it up. Oh, they had to switch it up. They had to switch it up because we was going to be on their neck. Listen, I got full pages here of NCAA versus Rich Paul. I was irate. I'm sitting at home. I'm reading this stupid. It was stupidity. Not only did they say that he needed a 4-year degree, he had to take an exam. He had to take an exam to qualify to be certified with the NCAA, with the NBA. Are you kidding? You can't tell me who I want to represent me. I want Bobbie to represent me. That's my guy. And there's nothing you can do about it. Who do you think you are? It's bad enough that you sell the jerseys, you give them nothing. They mangle their leg, they break their ankle, they break their finger, and you give them nothing. It's bad enough. We need to get it together, people. NCAA, I'm watching you. Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Peace.
Only a few. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Appreciate what's about to happen.
Welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps.
It is my name.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. We got a lot to discuss. We got a lot to discuss. Okay, this is an abbreviated show. All I know is the first. Because I got this to do. But I promise I will be. Listen, I'm not running from any of